All right, everyone. Hello, welcome back. I spent the day. I say the day. The last what game? Um, let's say about 2.5 hours, give or take, dealing with Stalker 2. Um, so I started a new game. Obviously, all brand new save. Okay, I got about an hour in. Game crashed. So then someone's like, well, it could be some old stuff from mods, which obviously I do not want to be having an issue with. So naturally, I had to reinstall the entire game. It's like 150 gigabytes. So that took a bit. But the RNG has been a little bit different than, the previous stuff. Okay. But I tried to do as much of the same stuff I was doing as yesterday. So literally, we should more or less be almost exactly in line, save for the fact that this time around I did actually get the collar and relieving. Inventory wise, got the shotgun, got the stuff. I've decided not to put this on. The protections for thermal and everything is nice, but it's not worth the loss in physical protection. And plus, this is worth more. So I even got the flower and the bouncy ball. Got the suppressed or the pistol suppressor. Got that. Basically, I've grabbed everything. The only thing that's different is, if you guys remember last night, I got in the fire tunnel. There was a thing I got that was like, here's a bunch of really good. I think it was fire resistance or something like that, but it irradiated me. Well, this time when I went to go grab it, it gave me this, which is slight benefits for bleeding resistance and weight. So this is actually much better because I don't have to worry about getting irradiated constantly. And I also found this on someone who, if you remember the Monolithian guy, right, where everyone surrounded the hut, that guy, he had the 416, so I just grabbed that. But basically, you're more or less caught up with the bouncy ball, got everything over there. So it's essentially like yesterday happened but didn't happen, if that makes sense. There is nothing being missed. Like nothing major. I mean, I might have more or less rounds than I had previously, but that's sort of the nature of how this game kind of works. What is over here? These are there's some sort of bunker here. These are like ventilation shafts. Where is it? There's probably a body somewhere there. Below here. I'm going to look for an entrance, but I also have to be careful not to step in these things, because they will basically kill me instantly. If I don't find it, I don't find it. It is what it is. And oh, it has to do with this thing. Hang on. I do vaguely remember this, but I don't remember in what capacity it exists. That. Okay. Ugh. These anomalies suck because they don't always work properly. Anyway, in other notes, I was also watching some guides and what have you for Icebreaker. How? I was way over here. I hate these suck. Their hitboxes are terrible. So Icebreaker stuff to learn kind of like where I'm going. Obviously guides, but also just, thingy playthroughs to kind of try to learn through osmosis. Give me that. A pebble. I don't remember if the pebble's any good or not. I'm gonna leave a save so I can check it. That's not it. What does it look like? This one. Physical protection, endurance, radiation. It's not great, admittedly. Not entirely sure it was worth getting, but I got it. I think this is part of the story, if I'm not mistaken. I don't actually remember. But we can loot this. I don't see why not. Is it worth looting? Only time can tell. Yeah, so I don't have the key for this. So it is part of the story. Ain't no big deal. Jump out this way. I don't understand why you can't climb over that. The more I play or see some of the quality of life mods, and then I play without them, the more I realize why they exist. The dog. Okay, so what I don't understand, right? These dogs are blind, yes? Why are they so good at shuffling out of the way? How do they know that I'm aiming at them? I mean, they could probably hear me, and they're probably not entirely stupid, but they're too good. Although, yeah, I guess there is technically mind control and other, random crap in this game, so it's not outside the realm of possibility that they can somehow kind of tap into your eyes to see what you're looking at, sort of. But I don't know. It is. I don't know. They're not. A lot of the stuff in this game, like mutants especially, it's not fun to fight. And I looked online about it. Someone was like, "Well, no, that's just because you're bad," and blah 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 blah. And it's like, no. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not the best player in the world of anything, but I'm not terrible. I vaguely remember there being something funky.
The statue's moving. Oh shit! Fuck, Misha! Wait for me!
I don't think he had a good time. But I think this is where you get reload. There, see, you stand on the bed and they just know. Go. Oh, I need to kill it. Reload. Faster, please. I hate that, and I know a lot of other people do, where because your guy takes 3 million years to do everything, fighting these guys sucks because you get knocked on your ass And there's literally nothing you can do about it. And then you can't heal or do anything while you're running. This thing. Was an extremely poorly designed, like a lot of these and I know it's like, oh man, you're complaining about the mutant. Yes, and I will keep complaining about the mutants because they will stay horrible. They do the entire game, right? And if you complete the quest for this collar, spoiler alert, you get like a, I think it's a Gauss rifle. And if you're even remotely curious, no, it is not very good. What is this? There. That ammo is a dime a dozen, and like I said, this gun is, you know, particularly resilient. All right. The one of the biggest differences in the runs is I wasn't necessarily as lucky with some loot earlier on, so I am actually quite low on cash, as you can see. It's kind of why I'm carrying all these guns. I plan on selling them, right, to basically fund my ammo. And I did make sure to put it on Stalker difficulty. I looked at the easy one. I was tempted for a little bit, but it's been a day. We were out. It's also really warm today. Like it was warm yesterday, but I think it's even warmer today, if I'm not mistaken. I gotta go to, you know, talk to these guys, and then I have to go in here. So we've done quite a few of the, like most of the side quests in this map, or in this area. Okay. Yeah, most of the stuff on this map, and yeah, it's or this part of the map, and we still haven't even done like basically the main quest for that.
I hear you buy these collars.
Where's Nightingale? Why didn't he come himself?
Nightingale is dead.
Guess he had the last laugh, huh? I had a feeling he was gonna bite.
I found one of these.
So? You want a bonus or...
Oh, thank you.
Is there anything you can tell me?
Just a scientist,
Scientist.
I know.
Yep.
He doesn't feel like driving all the way here from the industrial zone, so he asked me to do him a favor. He gets the collars.
Here's what I've got.
Good. I'll send you the
Yeah,
coupons.
it's not bad. I mean, was it worth it all, the whole thing? Couldn't tell you, but
Well,
what we got. So that, sell that, this, sell that, boom, boom, boom. These are basically only really good for that, from what I recall. Some sort of note. Once you have a PDA, unless it's specifically a quest item, you do not need it. So now, I am still mildly tempted to buy the Mosin, but I am going to refrain from that. Okay. These I'm going to keep for the sake of keeping, but I'm probably not going to be running them. Keep these just in case.
thanks.
Cash.
See ya.
I can do repairs and upgrades. And the funny thing about this game, especially like with in linked to night vision, is so there's no night vision here, but like the night vision wasn't in the game for over a year. And I think the binoculars still aren't in the game, but there's clearly a pair of binoculars there, right? But I believe night vision was also a thing, just it wasn't in the game. Right? Yeah. You know, it wasn't there. These, don't need these. Probably don't need the beers. Don't need as many vodkas. Put those away. Guess you probably don't need all of these. Don't need any of those. Definitely don't need these. Those. Good. 8 grenades. That's fine. I will put these for now. Don't need them. See, like, you sit there and look, and you go, man, that's a lot of medkits and things, but you unironically kind of need them. So. And there's a whole, like, a sleeping system for day and night, and it is purely, you know, daytime or nighttime. So if you go to sleep at 5, let's say it's at 6 p.m. is when nighttime starts, and you know 6 a.m. is when daytime starts. If you go to sleep at say 5:59, it'll like fast forward by 1 minute to put you in the next thing, right? Whereas like if you go to sleep at say 6:01, it'll fast forward like 11 hours 59 minutes to get to the next time period.
Come on, speak up.
Job.
I figured out what happened. Mastiff's group got wiped out by a deadly mutant. Mastiff himself was rescued by a monolithian and then taken away to recover. Dew and his men came to kill the monolithian. I had to intervene.
Listen up, Skiff. You did what I asked, and I'll send the coupons to your PDA. I don't want the rookies saying Lenz doesn't pay for his jobs. But to think you sided with a monolithian.
Oh, okay. I
They're
was gonna say.
monsters, Skiff.
Ugh.
When I think about what they did in the past, it makes my skin crawl. The Gaffer's been protecting Zalicia against the monolith for years. Sure, you haven't been here that long, so you don't know about it all. But the others, they won't understand.
But the thing is, like,
I sure as hell
how would
don't.
I know? You know what I mean? Like, it's like, oh, I don't, I'm sad or whatever. But it's like, you would know,
Need anything?
Let's take a look at. So we're gonna repair that. That is not doing great. Really want to repair that? That's a kind of choice that's cheap enough to repair. Don't worry about that. This is already 500 coupons, and I literally just picked it up. This is not bad. Aiming through night vision is whatever. I don't have access to it, so I'm not going to waste the money on it. Aiming speed, me. I don't know. I'm not entirely sold on thinking this. The weight reduction would be nice, but it's one of those things where it's kind of like, meh. If I put this on, spread decrease goes down, but then I can't put a suppressor, assuming I find one. I believe they do exist in this game, but don't quote me on it. Recoil, bullet range, or honestly, the bullet range is fine. I find armor piercing tends to be a little better, right? Because you're close enough where, typically speaking, the bullet range is not going to matter, right?
So long. See you around.
Okay. Let me check in here. I'm not going to talk to him. There's a couple random stashes. This one showed up when I looted a body. So it is random like this. I don't remember this being a thing. The grenades are unironically really nice. Because you can kind of, offensively. Where's that? Oh, it's like right here. Or one of these houses. So these guys should start liking me now.
You ever bagged? Honestly, I can't.
Say for certain.
I've killed so many of them, but
Question is, hang on, do I need to climb up to get it? There it is. It's a little, usually they're small jumping puzzles, it's whatever. But now we actually get to get back into the story, which we've been ignoring for
clean up the
too long. And I think it's the moment we walk through here, we're forced to that. Gaffer. Right, I think this is a cutscene. Yeah.
I'm looking for Sauter.
Nope. Talk to Gaffer. That's him over there.
That looks like a not terrible beer. I'm not really a beer guy, but it looks like, you know what I mean? Like, you see the things, like, the beers look good when they look good, you know?
Sit down and stay out of sight.
So I'll sit down right in the middle.
3 of my men never reported back from their overnight patrol around the Lesser Zone. We found their bodies by the old bridge.
Hey, soldier, over here. What do you call 3 dead wardens up the zone's ass? A good start.
A trader who goes by Hamster is peddling this service weapon that belonged to one of those wardens. He got it from Squint.
Apologies, Captain, but Zalicia is a free trade zone. We have an agreement with Korshinov.
Where is Squint?
The zone has its share of secrets. Who are we to meddle in its designs?
Playing a wizened stalker sage, are you? Fine. Squint was there for sure. He
I will
finished off
say,
the wounded
Ward does look pretty drippy.
and looted their bodies. Is that the stalker way now?
Ugly business.
It's an ugly business.
Rookies.
If you won't tell me, others will. Seize them!
Easy now. Nobody's going anywhere.
If you don't want the innocent to suffer, find me the culprit.
Well then.
I wonder how fast that guy is when he's not drunk, because he's clearly drunk, but he was still quick on the draw.
Hey, Stalker. You must be new here. Come over here.
Hi, Stalker.
Let's have a chat.
Any luck? Hi there.
There you go.
Found your icon.
That's it? I guess I didn't come here for nothing after all. Now I've got something from my old...
Yeah, so you get a bunch of food and some vodka and money. If you side with the other guy, he gives you a gun that's mostly broken, so it's like, why bother?
That's how we're all here in Zalicia. This maniac's gonna drink all my vodka at the street.
If anyone asks, I'm at home and busy.
Anyone at all?
Anyone.
Don't buy into that whole dog and pony show, rookie. Gaffer's been uppity, cause sort of lets him. If Korshinov was here instead of him, we'd have been standing against the wall already. The captain prefers a more diplomatic approach.
So, who should I ask about Sauter?
Try Zotov. The ward can find anyone you want as long as you can cut a deal with them. And you're okay with their methods. Or you could ask Gaffer. Just give him some time to get to his house. He's an easygoing guy. He usually helps rookies out, but he's had to deal with a year's worth of crap today. See ya. Good luck. First drinks on the house if you need it. And I get the feeling you're gonna need it.
I don't feel like running errands. You got anything good?
What? You still smell like the mainland, tough guy. Feeling all audacious already, huh? All right. There's a guy, kinda like you, who owes me some coin. His name is Valik Lummox.
Oh, that's where we
need
get
my
that
money
AK that Wrangler was talking about last night.
Sure. I can handle it.
I saw him just a couple of hours ago. He headed north, towards the water tower.
I'm just gonna skip that. He's not terrible. He's not terribly far away. Where is the door, please? What the hell? I haven't seen it this bad ever. I didn't even know that they were capable of coming. Basically, he walked all the way in here.
Stalker! Come over here, rookie. We need to talk.
What? There are quite a few things to do in here. Now, you see there's two main objectives here. Either I can go talk to Gaffer, or I can go talk to Zotov. Like, technically this isn't too big a deal, but this is sort of the first major introduction of, siding with people.
This fucking place.
So,
Here's the deal. I'm ready to pass some stalker wisdom on to you.
what do you
Right
want?
here, right
Why?
now. And totally free of charge.
Who could turn down such a generous offer? I'm all ears.
Back on the mainland, Mom and Dad were the most important people in the world, right? But here in the zone, it's the tech and the trader. And their love comes with a price tag. Loot or coupons. Got it?
Yeah, yeah.
I was hoping for something a little more practical.
You think you're clever, huh? Fresh off the... Here are the coordinates for our tech, Lens, and Hamster the trader. One more thing. If you find yourself in a dust-up with any of the factions, pay their boss a visit. Conflict is a part of life in the zone, but there's always a way. Anyway.
True, but I mean, I never found all that particularly useful. Because it costs you a few coupons, but like, it doesn't work very well.
No one else is going to help you for free in this neck of the woods. Least of all me.
So his thing is just, here you go, because like you're supposed to talk to him after you do, like the first thing you're supposed to do is do that main quest, get that cutscene, then you come out and talk to him. But because I've been running around doing God knows what else, instead, then drop a hard save. Okay. We go to the water tower. Right. Now, I've only ever sided with him before in the past. I've never actually... I've never actually sided with, like, the guys... Because you get there and there's people already wanting to collect from him. I'm curious. I'm just going to quickly check here. Okay. Looks. Okay. Warlock's debtor, you can get it. So you do this. You can't end it peacefully. They always become hostile. If I side with them, I don't get paid. Haha! Easy done.
Weekend, Todd. Thanks for stepping in. Come over here, would you? I'm screwed. Either I pay off all my debts, or I gotta leave the lesser zone for good. Thank you, Stalker. I owe you one.
Pay up your debt to Warlock first. He promised me a cut.
Well, I was going to pay him back, honest. Now? Fair enough. That's the right thing to do. Done. I sent the coupons.
Come in. I just got money from Valley Climax. Tell the little shit I die. Maybe I'll pour one for him later if you won't be an asshole. Anyway, thank you, Stalker. Out.
I wonder if the stuff is still up here. It probably would have been much smarter to go talk to him about the stash first. But I think it's still here regardless. The problem is Yes, it has a thing, but it's down to 80% already. Okay. But it has just a by default an increased chance to jam. Plus, I did fix that up, so I'm kind of annoyed by that. But like, but it does mean that I do have a scope, which is good. It's just kind of dumb. And I'm gonna double check. I'm like 95% sure this thing just has a base value of jamming for literally no reason. Compared to the standard AK-74, the Lumix has a weightless built-in PSO4 scope, but a significantly lower durability and does less. It does less damage, really? Is it? It can't be that bad. And although I'm gonna try repairing it. I'll drop a save. I'll repair it and see how it does in comparison, because it could be a matter of durability.
Got yourself a nice mutant? Cut the good stuff out right away, instead of dragging the whole thing to hamsters. His shop ain't a butchery.
That's fair. So these guys are a lot more friendly. Like, they trust me, even though, like, you'll know when they're completely friendly because if you look the wrench at the top for the technician, that'll go green when the faction or that group is happy with you.
So what are you still doing?
The fact these guys don't comment about the fact that I may have my gun out.
Come on,
oh, actually, hang on.
So long.
Drop that save first. Yeah, but the fact they don't comment about me having my gun out means that I'm working on it. Like, they care. 1600.
So long. See you around.
I'm not entirely sure that would be worth it. Well, slightly less accurate. Yeah, I don't think it's worth it personally. I'm gonna reload that save. I can save the 1600 coupons. I don't know if I'm gonna keep that gun or not. I think I sold it the last time I played. We don't need to, because it's probably not going to sell for a whole lot. We can check to see how much it sells for. But I'm probably not going to sell it.
Need some?
How much does that go? Only like $3 grand. I'm not super interested. It takes a couple days, I believe, for things to reset here. I am extremely tempted to get that rifle. I'm not entirely sure it's worth it.
Thanks. See ya.
Because that ammo is kind of hard to come by early on, right? I think I'll save uniques. This is not unique. It has that suppressor on it, so... I think I'm gonna go with Gaffer this time around, because I think the last time I played I sided with Warden. These guys weren't super happy about, I mean, they weren't upset per se, but they weren't super angry. I don't know. We'll have to see.
Me. That's why I need your help. I have to make sure the Wardens don't get it.
Right, there genuinely is a bit of a in-world change, especially like how people react to you.
I'm not demanding anything. I'm just asking, as an old friend.
There was an achievement for stealth killing a guy in a thingy, what do you call it? The exosuit, and I did it, but I didn't get the achievement for it.
Are you eavesdropping or something? I said I'm busy.
Hey, good to see you. Sorry if I knew the word would get to Zalisa this fast. I would have sent you somewhere else.
I think I might even know where. What do you want?
I'm looking for someone. His name's Solder.
I know him, and I know where you can find him. But I need help too. Help me find Squint, and I'll tell you about Solder.
You're gonna get the rookie involved too?
We just need someone to climb that tower, Gaffer. It's no big deal. I'd do it myself.
They'd catch you up there, and then I'd have to explain why there's a sparker hanging around Zalicia. Nah, sit tight. Have you seen the balloon in the middle of Zalicia, Stalker? We need someone to climb that tower and tinker with the equipment. I'll tell the tech to contact you when you...
Yeah.
Okay, I'll help you with Squint.
I also do like that it tells
And
you
I'll
like
help
who
you with
you're
Solder.
addressing
Fixing
when you
the
have stuff
tower
like
is
this.
easy.
Like that was
I'd have done it
specifically to
ages
him,
ago
whereas
if
the
it
other
wasn't
option would have been to
important.
both of them.
Just
Which
be
is nice.
careful when you find Squint. He's never been the calm type, and now he's totally gone off the rails. But Squint is still one of my men, regardless of whatever shit he's gotten himself into. Help him out if you can. And if you can't, bring me the sensors he stole. The Ward can't get their hands on those devices. We've still got a mess to clean up.
I believe Squint is in Clear Sky, if I'm not mistaken. I think you can get, what is it called? Like an extra suit pretty early in the game by, you know, dealing with him. I just don't remember what it entails. Can I get this right? Probably not. I guarantee if I had like the vaulting mod, which can there's various levels of it, but it increases like, you know, how high up the vaulting or the vault can be for it to count. Right, like because here I could probably only vault at something that's like knee high. In real life, I could probably vault that. Right, like, well, you know, someone could vault that, no problem. And you can vault that, I think, this low in the game. In real life, you could climb that, climb over that, but in the game here, no.
I created this system a little while
Unless you had that
ago to
mod,
keep
which
track
makes
of the
things
rookies' PDAs.
more realistic.
You know, in case they go missing after an emission. To locate Squint's PDA, we need to tune in to 3 points. I've already got 2, but the third one is on you. Try not to fall, by the way. The last climber I had took a good month to recuperate.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, you know, there is some stuff over here.
Shut it down, he said. And I had a deal set up at the eastern checkpoint worth 2 cases of ammo. Bullets don't grow on trees, you know.
Simmer down. Everything's gonna be alright. Stay low for now. Go mess around with flashes at the Gordon or something. Hey, Shoaib, bring me a bottle. We're drowning our sorrows tonight.
I wish I could join you. That old prick Sukin has completely lost it. Says he's gonna shoot anyone he sees moping around. Can you believe it? All right.
These
Trying to
things
figure something
suck.
out about that ammo. I'll be in touch.
They suck to fight because of how they jump around. And the game just crashed. Why is the game crashing like this? I don't remember the game crashing this badly. Hang on. Let's take a look real quick. The game. Somebody said turn off the frame generation or try limiting the yes. Okay. The game has a memory leak. Allegedly. Last one. Oh no. Why is it this game? Like, why is it a thing? I don't understand it. Or we'll leave it on DLSS. I don't think there's really just turn it off outright. And display enabled. Let's say 120. Okay, that's fine. I got what I was saying. You know, up to 165 on this thing. 120 is okay. I don't like 60. Once you go above like 60 is fine for other stuff, but once you play above 60 consistently, I think I mentioned this at some point, but like when you go down to 60 afterwards, it's like ugh. Like I actually can feel myself feeling kind of sick. Oh. Chug in there. Back. It feels not right. Like it feels like there's something wrong. Didn't change anything here. I think I left this where it was. Oh boy. Yeah. I don't know. Hopefully it doesn't break again. We'll find out. I'll get the shot on it.
Look, I created this system a little while ago to keep track of the rookies' PDAs. You know, in case they go missing after an emission. To locate Squint's PDA, we need to tune in to 3 points. I've already got 2, but the third one is on you.
If this crashes fairly regularly, I'd be very annoyed.
Shut it down, he said. And I had a deal set up at the eastern checkpoint worth 2 cases of ammo. Bullets don't grow on trees, you know.
Simmer down. Everything's gonna be alright. Stay low for now.
I would like to play some anomaly. Maybe like after I play this, I'll.
Hey,
I did really want to do Kill It With Fire too.
I wish I could. That old prick Suka has completely lost it. Says he's gonna shoot anyone he sees moping around. Can you believe it? Alright, I'll try to figure something out about that ammo. I'll be in touch.
I actually believe that this is a real energy drink in Ukraine. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I don't know why this is like... The tutorial thing seems kind of broken. I don't know. You genuinely feel like this game is just inherently broken. Like, they made it, and then allegedly they're working on it, and there's some sort of DLC coming out at some point soon, but like, I don't know. It needs a lot of work. Still, it's been like 2 years since this game came out, and it needs quite a bit of work. It's kind of... no, it's above me, isn't it? Yep, I went one too many. actually, unironically, a great name for a Dungeons and Dragons character. Is Juan Tumini. And his whole thing is he's like, he's not addicted to any substances, right? But like, his whole thing is just going to be like, he just, anytime he has one, like he can't just have one, you know what I mean?
I know, okay? God damn it, mission. I'll have to replace the coils again. Okay, let me think. There's another antenna nearby. It's an ancient piece of junk, but it worked the last time I had it checked. This one's gonna take at least a week to fix. Get to the other one. I've sent you the coordinates.
See, technically speaking, this AK does last for quite a while. Right?
Leave the site at one, Stalker. The radio tower is under work protection. Entry is prohibited. Got nothing else to do, Climber? This is Captain Zotov. Come here. We need to talk. Messier it gets.
No, I don't think I will. Yeah, so if it ever feels like I'm save scumming, it's less of trying to save scum and more trying to deal with the fact that this game seems to like crashing a lot. Keep in mind, when I had my first actual playthrough of this game way back, I don't actually remember it crashing very much, if at all, actually. There's gotta be something up here, right? I think, at least with this, like, I know where the end, the thing is. Like, I know there's an ending somewhere, right? But when it comes to anomalies, I don't really know, right? I don't know how to, like, what defines a good goal for anomaly. As far as I know, I don't think there's a story. And I know last time I tried playing, it didn't work super well. But then they did a whole bunch of updates, and now there's a one-click install on GOG, which is insane. Because I do distinctly remember one of the problems with the other version is just how ridiculous it was trying to actually set up. And it was nuts. There's a lot of stuff dealing with mod organizer, which I've dealt with. It's not terrible. There's something over there. Ooh, this could be bad. I'm staying up here. It's safe up here. This is modified somehow. That could be not terrible. I mean, like, I don't mind selling that versus that. That's modified and it should be, lightweight. I mean, it is lightweight, but I don't know how it works in scheme things. I don't think I've ever used it in this game. Fighting. There's boars everywhere. I don't feel like dealing with those guys, honestly. We'll leave a save. These. That. Yeah, it is good to eat periodically. smashed his way up there. Okay, yeah, no problem. No thanks. I'll go deal with that thing, though. I don't want to deal with these guys. See, I've seen, like, obviously these boomsticks everywhere, but I've literally never once used one in this game. So I'm kind of excited to see how it works. Obviously, it's going to be for very close quarters, but considering the nature of this one versus the other one, I kind of remember this place being a little funky. I'm not sure why.
Okay, here we go. Don't even breathe over there. Got it? If we screw up now, you ain't getting any coordinates. Almost there. Ah, that's it. Squint's at the old mill. Oh, and thanks for helping me tune this thing. I know you had your own reasons for doing it, but I still don't like being in debt. Here you go.
I was always kind of curious. I probably, I forgot that he was up there, but I distinctly remembered there being something important at the old mill up there. But I feel like if I had gone, where is this in terms of map? This is somewhere. I know you have to go here at some point. This is where having the Mosin would be good. Who told me to not take a Mosin? I want them to explain themselves. So in my experience, having 45 rounds, because you can get either jungle tape mag style, like, you know, jungle tape style mags, right, the double mags, or you can get the 45 rounders. In my experience, right, like if I look up Stalker 2 AK extended mag versus double. Okay. Yeah, the fast reloads is fine. The extra bullets itself is not all that good. I find the reloads are the problem, right? Fewer reloads at the same reload speed is like, okay, whatever. But the same number of reloads, but faster, in my opinion, is significantly better. Okay, I don't remember it being that effective. But you know what? It works. So I'm going to keep this sucker around. It's good. It clearly worked. I do vaguely remember I should be watching out here, right? Yeah, did you see that? Let's check over here real quick. Vodka. There's a mission, I think, in garbage to hand over or put some vodka somewhere. Well, like, if you drink one, even if it's yours, the game gets very upset. I think on that one it's backwards, right? Which is a little strange. Like, you press the button to unload it. Like, typically you press to grab and hold to unload, but on those it's like the other way around. It's kind of weird. This is just free grenades if you do it correctly, if I'm not mistaken. And I believe they also blow up, like, instantly, too, which
Who the hell are
Oh.
you? And what are you doing here?
Easy there. I'm a friend. See? My gun is down.
Or maybe you're a warden bitch sniffing around here. You don't look the part. Those assholes think they're too good for stalker gear. If you're a friend, care to help a fellow stalker escape?
Was it you who attacked them near the old bridge at night? Why?
At night? No, I found the bastards at dawn. One was almost dead, so I finished him off. Should have seen those assholes pushing us around a couple years back. So many good stalkers had to die because those bastards wanted to show everyone who's the boss in the zone. Blind dogs got more humanity than any warden. So an eye for a fucking
So
eye.
when it comes to what do you call it? Icebreaker.
Got any ideas how
It
to
looks
escape the
interesting,
lesser
and I have theories about how to do it. I don't know if it seems better to do solo or not. I'm not sure.
What kind of artifact? How could it help you?
What do you care? It's an artifact like any other.
I see. That's all I need to know.
So can you help?
Sure.
All right. I'll get you the artifact.
Ooh, I know a star.
I sure do.
I've seen stranger things.
It was a decent show. And then, like, after the, I want to say the second season, it was just kind of, not as good, you know? I don't know what that was. Oh, hang on. I think I vaguely remember this. I think it has an acid spit, if I'm not mistaken. Oh boy, that's not good. It has like also the weird psyche thing, which is very annoying because this game, I don't know if it's still broken or not. But okay, not sure what's going on there. I'm pretty sure the whole reason he sent me in there was because he knew that, you know, you're probably gonna have a bad time, so, you know. But he doesn't know I'm him. I do vaguely remember. You know, if we have like some of the other shotguns, those guys are a bit of a pushover. Oh.
You got the artifact?
Why the hell didn't you tell me about that scary thing in the cave?
He says it like he doesn't know what they are. You know, it's like the third or fourth one you've had to deal with.
Here you go. Now hit the road.
I need the sensors.
Well, ain't you a peach, Stalker? I can't give you any money, sorry, don't got any. No gear either. Mine's all worn out. Well, except for this warden stuff. I got no clue what it is, but maybe it'll come in handy. So long. Zone willing, we'll meet again.
My eyes.
All right. A joke won't tell itself. Two stalkers are at a bar. Tomorrow, I'm gonna quit.
I'm pretty sure there's something down here, isn't it? Seems like a great place for dash, but clearly I'm stupid and don't remember a thing. The bees! Oh, I can't handle. I did an entire. I remember I joined a server back in the day for Minecraft, back when like Tekkit was a thing. If anyone's familiar with the Ogscast and that whole thing, many moons ago. And I distinctly remember I ended up doing a whole thing of bees, and I ended up being the beekeeper in the group that I had joined. And, oh my god, I'm drinking this water and you can't stop me.
Thanks for the help. You can't imagine how important it is for us to find him.
Is Squint a friend of yours?
Having friends, that's for the mainland. But sure, we used to be buddies. He has his reasons for hating the ward. He used to be an ordinary stalker, you know? He was alright sometimes, but other times, not so much. And then one day, he just snapped. It happens to all of us sooner or later.
Why are the sensors more important
than Squint?
Because Squint made his choice. And the sensors recorded it, along with plenty of other stuff. If the ward gets their hands on this data, Korshinov will plaster our mugshots all over town. And then he'll hang us right beside them.
That's fair.
I've got what you're looking for. My part is done. Now spill it about Solder.
I told you I never had any doubts about you, didn't I? He's an IPSF tech, a slippery type. You don't look like the kind of guy Solder normally deals with.
These basically the international people who are like the UN kind of.
Another security organization from the mainland that thinks it can push stalkers around. They always stay behind the perimeter, though.
And who do I look like then?
You look like a man with the remarkable ability to mess with idiots.
True.
Which makes us two of a kind, by the way.
True.
Seriously, though, Solder is a greedy coward, always willing to stab someone in the back. How he ended up in IPSF is beyond me. Then again, IPSF is home to all kinds of scumbags. But how do you know Solder?
That's not much. Is that all you know?
I knew Solder before, in passing. So that motherfucker Suhin took him under his wing at the Sphere, huh? They say IPSF are mapping anomalies there. So that's
So
how
we
you know
walk
him.
past that place
What
a
were
few
you
times
doing
now.
at the old bridge? Looking for anomalies?
Activate a device.
I activated a certain device. There was a huge stream of light at the ward and 3 strangers who try to kill everyone.
Yeah, I remember that little performance. You could see it from the post office, clear as day. I should have known you had a hand in it, but we're getting off topic. Taking the Sphere by storm would be even dumber than walking into the zone without any bolts. I strongly advise against this course of action. But
True.
I've got an idea.
Just tell me what I have to do.
I learned something interesting.
See, remember I told you?
Hell, Suhin ordered his men to sweep the backup communication center under the ribs.
Why? Are there monsters there?
Worse, evidence of Suhin's illegal activities. Get it? You might be able to find something useful in there. Something that'll open a door for us.
Okay, so we got a better suit. I wonder if this stays, because it didn't used to. See, it still doesn't. But it is better. These I'll sell. 97%, that's fine. Yeah, I need... Oh. Now we'll go talk to... See, now they like us, because we sided with them. Which means, technically, if we were to, like, say, fast travel from them, they'd be pretty chill about it. Go talk to him. Now, stuff should cost a little less.
Favorite customer. Best deals for you.
See? So we sell these because I don't need them, and also they weigh a lot. But I am supremely tempted. But this is good. I'm not sure how it's modified. You know, it doesn't... Oh, I had to press shift, okay. So it's slightly heavier, but it's a bit more accurate. I'll take the cash.
Come on over. I'll set.
I don't like how he said come on over. Oh, and this is where we get the basically access to the journalist stuff. That's what this is about.
Hello, Stalker. I'll keep it brief. I know who you are, and I can guess why you came here. My occupational hazard. Always reading the news from the mainland and making acquaintances that might prove useful. Once upon a time, I came to the zone to find the truth too, so I want to help you. I will transfer to you the coordinates for my stashes. There you'll find the things and information I managed to gather over the years. The dead have no use for it, and I've been dead for a while according to my paperwork. I hope we'll meet soon, and as for my stuff, it's nothing compared to all I've received from the zone.
Yeah, so if we look at our map, stash nearby, stash over there, stash down there, 2 stashes up there, 2 over that way, 1 out that way. There's one there, 1 way out there. I don't think there's any in here, I could be wrong. 1 on the other side, 1 up there, 1 over there. That one's not bad. I believe there's like 1 that's hidden up here, if I'm not mistaken, and that one's pretty good.
When you're done making charm bracelets out of mutant fangs, take them to Hamster. He's got use for them, and coupons for you.
I wonder. So that's a revolver. Interesting. Not sure what that one would be. Dorvich. A lot of these things are quite interesting, right? So, you know. They're nice. I have to go down there, because you do technically end up over here somehow. I don't remember. These were good, but these are a lot of later items. Go up there. I do have to go there eventually, but that's not for a little while. This one I don't remember. But there are quite a few stashes around. And I think that's part of one of the DLCs. I believe that's like the fancy edition. Don't quote me on that. Like some of the stuff is armor and things. You get armor, you get various weapons, maybe the associated ammo. I don't fully remember that being the case. Now, I believe these are the only stashes that do not spawn in the world until you pick up that that thing, like the USB. Again, don't quote me on this. But it kind of makes sense because they are locked behind a DLC. So we get a monolith pistol.
Hello, Stalker. I'm afraid we can't communicate
Which
directly.
is not
They're tracing
terrible.
my calls, which means they're watching me again.
Or this is quite a bit better. And it's lighter. And I personally like how it looks, personally. You don't tend to see yourself very much, but you do kind of see your hands, so.
These trifles seldom bother me. Or you, I hope.
Put that pistol away.
I can only hope my stashes at Major Journey of Biddies here.
I'm one raid away from leaving the fucking zone behind me for good.
Can I say something? I don't remember what it was. Oh, like you can upgrade your stuff, but it is usually dependent on who you're talking to. Right? Basically some technicians are better than others.
Oh, my favourite customer.
Yeah, it's me.
Best deals for...
I don't need this. That would be enough to replace this. I don't know. I personally don't think
Come on
so.
over. I'll set aside the...
Right. This is the best stuff. He's sitting beside the SPAS 12. He won't sell it to me.
A decent visitor fought.
I believe he should also repair stuff cheaper. What can you put on this thing? I'm just purely curious. Recoil decrease could be nice. Moving while aiming, don't really care too much. That has the this one already. And it also has the choke, which is, but it's missing those. So he can put the radio protection. Meh. It's one of those things where like these typically aren't worth doing, especially early on. Right? Like we're not really dealing with electrical or thermal, but you can only pick one or the other. And then where resistance is kind of whatever. This one would be not bad, but he's not skilled enough to do that. But these allow me to hold more artifacts. There are ones for some of the outfits you can get that are lead lined, which means if it says, hey, it gives you radiation, it negates that, which is really useful. Thermal protection and electrical is fine. Radio protection is whatever. I don't remember, like that's radiation, I believe. But I don't know why this is radio, where that says radiation. Meh. See, like these would, like the electricals for these would you know, compound. Meh. Radiation's not too big of a deal. As for this, we are going to go for this. Because we do have to keep it. Yes. Okay. So we're keeping this. Whatever. I think we'll be keeping the AK for a while. So I think it might be worth looking into upgrading some of these. I'm not going to waste any on night vision because I don't know when night vision shows up, because obviously it wasn't the last time I played, it didn't exist. So the aiming speed is fine, accuracy is nice, recoil also nice. We have some money to do. I was going to say throw around. Throw around is not what I'm looking for. Now we want this to weigh less. That's 1 kilo we save. The flatness is fine. It does help a little bit. Now, is there a suppressor for the AK? Oh, and the body's below Wild Island. There is a suppressor technically, yes. But not until kind of later in the game. But sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. You know, it's entirely different. So spread is whatever, I can deal without that. So I can only pick one or the other. Bullet range, armor piercing is my personal opinion as a better thing, because we want to upgrade this because we're going to be running this gun for a while. He can't upgrade
Good luck
the armor because he's just kind of a little dingus. What is this?
Hey, man. Well, here we are.
I don't know what
Rule
this
number
is.
1. Keep... See you.
What does this mean? Oh, okay. So they like me, right? As you can see, it's all green, you know, green standing, or all golden. I don't know why it's on this guy specifically, but it is what it is. So he's a guide, which means he will fast travel you to other places you've been to. And because he's green, I think if he's going to other green places, or it might just be other places in general, he'll let you go there for free. So I'm not going to worry about up here yet, because I don't have to go there. We go there naturally. I was going to say later, but not much later. Here, I remember this being up on a roof, and this being awkward to deal with. But I'll keep a mark on it. I do also vaguely remember at some point when you're doing this mission, it spits you out somewhere. And before I leave, remind me to turn around, because I'm like, let's say 75% sure, give or take, that there's something there to loot. I think it's one of the mags. Now, I want the, you know, the double mags, but if all I have access to, same, honestly. Like, it's hot, don't get me wrong, but a steam bath is like different. It's kind of relaxing. Anyway. What were we talking about? Horseshoe steam bath, man. Don't remember. I hate when that happens. Compressor, no. The map. Journalist. Oh yeah, the magazine. So I don't remember when we get the AK double mag. According to the wiki. Okay. The fish farm. Okay. I guess you could potentially even get it off some other guns, depending on if you get lucky or not. Every second reload is significantly faster, but it's -10 aiming time, because obviously they're heavier. That being said, the extended mag, if I'm not mistaken, you can get one basically like right near the end of this quest. And I would sooner take or have the high capacity magazine over no upgrade. Where is the fish farm? In Zaton, which is... Where is that Zaton again? If we zoom out enough, it'll... I think that's Zaton? Maybe that's Zaton. I don't remember. That might be Corden. Now we have that key. Maybe save. I vaguely remember this, but I don't remember what's ahead, essentially. Allegedly a stash somewhere. Oh, he's up there. Okay, no problem. You're definitely gonna fight something. Message to Sidorovich. I did go somewhere earlier that had the thing of rats. The reason why this guy sucks to fight is because he runs away like that. Like, he's eaten 2 mags, mind you. He's eaten 3 mags. I mean, I know I haven't hit everything, but, you know, essentially he's hit 3 mags. and a grenade. He ate about, let's say, 4 mags, give or take, and a grenade. At least I think I hit him with a grenade. I couldn't say for certain. But like, you have to deal with these guys, as I recall. We got just over 1 mag back from that. Okay, some bread. Getting quite a bit of our, or like a decent number of our stuff back. But obviously, these guys suck because they float around, and the way they move is really annoying. What am I looking for it? Oh, just to search the bodies. Did I miss one? Probably this guy.
All set. The tunnel codes have been updated. It's 2765 now.
Is everything sorted at the ribs?
Affirmative, sir. All squared away.
Copy that. Now, make your way back and keep this hush-hush.
My lips are sealed, sir.
I'm legally banned. I have to go this way, but I don't remember where I need to go from here. Oh, down in there. I want that stash, but I think you have to fight your way out afterwards, so it's not worth dealing with now, but it would be worth checking out. It's on one of the rooftops over there. I think it's over near those pipes. I don't think you can do anything with these. Like, I think you just kind of have to eat the damage, if I'm not mistaken. There we go. Get that. I vaguely remember this being incredibly frustrating when I last played because of one of the combat mods. That gives me 45 rounders, which is, in my book, good. So it is, what is it? 2765, yes? There you go. See, I remember things. I vaguely remember there's quite a few in there. Although, to be fair, I don't think I shot them. Ooh. Curse you, little jumping mouse. Although I think, so these are supposed to be rats, and like the horde is supposed to be mice, I'm sure. These guys have cost like 40 rounds of this, by the way, for anyone, you know, counting along at home. Every time I see this, I am reminded fairly vaguely of one of the clips I saw of Blight Survival or whatever the heck that game is called, assuming it even exists. With like the guy running under a thing and he ducks his head automatically. I was like, well, that's cool. I doubt that game's ever coming out though. I wonder if you can get up there. There are definitely some places where you can get up if you're like sneaky beaky about it. So. And then I vaguely remember that, was it God Save Birmingham was is a thing. And that one looks pretty interesting. And then they released like a trailer ages ago. Then they released a trailer like semi-recently. And the guys over at like Blight were like, "Oh no, we gotta release a trailer too because we're having, you know, we forgot people forgetting we exist." It's like, yes. Almost like if you don't do anything, people forget you tend to exist. I'm pretty sure they probably have lost like all of their hype just because of how long it's taken. I mean, don't get me wrong, I vaguely remember it being a very small team, but I guarantee they've lost like 95% of their hype. The stealth system in this game is kind of ass.
Spread out and search.
Like, it exists in the sense that I could do that.
Sweep the area.
But it's not very good. And these guys are kind of idiots, so. Somebody in there. See the flashlight moving, as far as I'm aware. With the flashlight moving. And the man had a grenade go off right beside him, but he's not reacting. And there is a stealth takedown system. I just have literally never seen it. Mostly interested in the ammo more than anything else. The meds I will take though. I'm not a complete goose. Oh yeah, I vaguely remember this room. I got killed in here quite a few times actually. Nope. Explorer suit any good? I don't remember actually. Physical protection, no, but you get some other thingy protection. Plus, you get 2 things by default. Couldn't say for certain. If I did, I'd be keeping this in the like in my stash. I don't know. I'll get back to my stash and figure it out afterwards. So right now we're gonna drop a save because we're about to hit a cutscene.
Oi, drop the gun. Who the fuck are you?
Who'd you sell Herman out to?
Huh. You got some nerve, mate. Breaking into a military
Like a sweater.
base, raising hell, and now you're pestering me with questions. Shit. I should shoot you right here and be done with it.
When was the last time you cleaned that thing? Kim's tend to misfire a lot if you don't take care of them.
Well, I'm a lucky guy.
Well, your stove's on fire.
What?
It's the thing is that's not really true for macros are pretty sturdy. Like there are not that many moving parts. Like genuinely, there's more moving parts in the rear sight of an FG42 than the entire macro pistol, right?
Where's my fucking scanner?
PMs tend to misfire a lot if you don't take care of them.
Well, I'm a lucky guy.
Funny. Oh, shit! Look, I'm a nobody. I just put anomalies on the map. Sure, I sold stuff on the side to guys like you, but that's it. Nestor runs the scanner business.
Nestor?
He's the one you should be talking to. The kingpin of garbage. That huge pile of trash, you can't miss it. It's north of... Oh, goddamn bread. Thanks, mate. Nestor. It's north of Zalesia. Oh. Hang on. Did you get busted? Listen, I didn't betray Herman. I've sold some people out in my day. But not you guys. Oh. Oh.
I don't remember if there's repercussions for that decision. But I do remember the extended mag, which fits on my gun. Hang on a second. Please do not shoot me. Hang on. I'm just curious. So regardless of whether he's alive or dead, okay, you get access to this stuff. But apparently if you leave him, you fight alongside him later. I am not sure what they're shooting at. I'll bring out the pistol. What are we at? Up to 12+1. It's better than it was before. Unfortunately, now we gotta fight our way out, though. Go this way. Can't believe that worked. Okay. Man survived at least one shotgun. These guys are tanky. I don't remember them being that bad. Okay. The left hand peeking and right hand peeking don't really do much in this game. Hang on. Oh, I was like, what the hell? Actually, plus P makes sense. Okay. Yes. Not bad it says, but okay. You gotta fight your way out. I keep doing that tab. I'm so used to that. Somebody put a mod in this game for like Windows 95 on the computers, and I don't fully understand it. See, the one thing I really do like about that other mod, damage, was it felt like these guys aren't, or, you know, nothing is too bullet spongy, including yourself. Which makes the game, in my opinion, significantly more fun and more balanced. Get over there, probably this way. And then you use this way to get out, right? And so, glad I got the extended mag. It didn't last the very first time I played it. Give this fear, yes. Problem is you gotta fight your way out, essentially. This is kind of where the Mosin would have been really nice. Get the range. I think when I played this last time as well, I also was thinking about the jackets because I'm so used to playing Tarkov, right?
Everyone stay put.
Nobody here. I don't know what you're talking about. Nobody here. I have no idea what you're talking about. No idea. No idea what you're talking about. There's nobody here. You have zero proof. It's one of those things here that where it would be really beneficial for like the scopes and stuff, but I'm pretty sure this is where you would naturally get a like the longer AK, because you're otherwise not guaranteed to get it, right? Because there's ooh. Right, because the only reason I have this AK is because I got it from one of the side quests I did. The grenades sound kind of dumb in this. Having that PSO would have been nice right now. It would have actually been better than the PU and the Mosin. It was only 3.5 versus 4. I mean, but the half is kind of semi-irrelevant in the grand scheme of things here, because of just like all the damage. I need to get over that's new. I want to get over there. It's the problem is I got to fight my way over there. The sniper, I'm pretty. Yeah, so here's roughly where the damage drop off is a problem. I think there's something still. If I can get up there, there might be somebody up there. And he might have stuff on him. A little bit of ammo, but nothing spectacular. I need to get way down there. See, this is the way you're supposed to go to kind of get out, not fully stinky, but like stinkier, because obviously there's not that many people out this way. There's what, like maybe 7 or 8 that we deal with, whereas if you go the other way, there's something like 10 or like 15. So the other way is sort of the actually intended route, I believe. Put me on this. I think as long as we get out of that area, it's fine. I think. Oh, hang on. How's it going, Wrangler? How you doing? Yeah, it's for some reason just that one has an innate chance to do, because I know I had that problem earlier. I was like, why is my gun jamming when it's not low enough? But then I looked it up. It's not on the wiki from what I recall. Like, I had to find it separately. I have to go back in and get... Yeah. Over here somewhere. Yeah, I have to go back in through the building and everything. I don't think you can open this. It's just a lot of really strange things. I guess that's supposed to be an inherent reason, right, to use that gun, because you get a scope, but it's like, well, we need to have a trade-off, otherwise it's all he's ever going to use. Problem is, like, trade-off that doesn't make sense. At least not completely. I didn't even know this ladder was here. You can get up on this roof is nuts. Really? There's not a thing here, is there? Oh, cheeky cheeky. A weird choice though. Although I feel like I'd say that it's a weird choice though. As though this game is full of just weird choice after weird choice after weird. I do vaguely remember getting stuck in that helicopter. Save. They're not just more people. There's no way I've been that efficient. They have to have changed this. Because otherwise I have no idea why I had such a... So those shots are not at me, but they're just hitting near me. Let's just stay low, shall we? Ooh. The monolith, as far as I know, is just a weapon skin. It does happen quite a bit, actually. Do I need to go that way? Map says I do. Problem with that is I don't know who's who. Oh, only one way to find out.
Skiff, come in. What the hell are you up to? Actually, don't tell me. It'll just make me jealous. Did you find what you were looking for?
Stoddard doesn't know shit, but he did mention a guy called Nestor.
Nestor? This is getting interesting now. Well, welcome to the real deal. Head over to the detention center. My friends there might be able to...
I will say the boomstick is doing pretty decent.
As the gaffer for the key. Don't worry about my men. They're nice guys, if a little on the wild side.
I'm gonna stock up on shotgun shells. So I have to go back. Now, I believe we don't have to worry about the first mission until we go out into the swamp to the east. Do not quote me about this. This is something I just vaguely remember. A lot more bodies around here. Which means these guys walked over here for some reason. Why? You fighting? A lot of...
Incoming a mission. Take cover, everyone. Stay outside and you'll get a lavish funeral.
Oh.
Orchestra and all, at your own expense.
That's really weird. I distinctly remember the first emission not being a thing until you have to go down to the southeast. This is stupid. I know there's a scripted one for over there, but maybe I'm just stupid. So the emission happened and I missed it? What just happened?
A decent visitor final. For you?
Pair my gear. That I don't care too much about this. This one I'm not too worried about. This one's getting shelved because it's not bad, but like he can't modify it to save his life. There's nothing he can do. And the other one would have been technically fine. Well, like, whatever, basically. Meh. This is getting shelved, and that's fine. I'm not entirely sure which, thing to use. Which suit. Oh yeah, that's just a thing that happens, I think. Are you sure? I feel like I don't remember. I don't remember the last mission that I experienced. Right? Okay, so it is still happening. So you said you can come out now, but I don't trust that. I really do not.
Have you heard of the Chimera?
Yeah, a lot of people talk about it, but no one...
I do also vaguely remember that sometimes the AI is kind of stupid, right? So to the point where they'll, like... Sometimes they'll stay outside during a mission.
Oh, my favorite.
Sup?
Best it.
Hang on. Now that. These. The beers, that's fine. I'm back for the stuff.
Come on over.
Turning into a zombie is the worst.
Yeah, that don't look too good out there. So put that in there. Like, I'm gonna keep this. I'm not gonna sell it because again, my plan is to try to keep as many uniques as I can. This, I don't know. Like, that is technically better, but I can upgrade this. But like, this one has 2 slots, but it's heavier. It's, meh, you know. Two slots is unironically really good because I can get potentially another weight, like a weighted item. Probably don't need that many grenades, so I'm gonna start storing them. This is the problem. I do distinctly remember it's you get like a not insignificant amount of gear in here, right? Between these two, this would probably be fine, right? I don't know. Is the weird ball worth using? Sorry, I know it's going to be very loud. Weird ball. Pretty sure it's somebody said it broke.
No loot, no profit. We're gonna starve here.
10% of the bullet damage is, put onto the weight of the artifact until it's 5 kilos. Okay. 100% of damage taken is added to stamina. You know where to find it. The mission is over. Allegedly. Which means we should get a refresh of artifacts. But like, let us grab that Mosin. And all the ammo. That's a lot. That's a lot. But it should be good, hopefully.
This is the first break I've taken today.
So the fact that these guys are now just sort of wandering out, like you'll see they're all running out now or wandering out, means it's safe to go out. I'm curious because I don't think I ever really ran the Mosin. Like, what can I put on this? The aiming through night vision, I don't understand. How does one get night vision in this? I know it's new, but like how? Night vision. 4 generations from early level Gen 1s to superior to the Gen 3Bs. Where are they? There's 4 different types. Okay. Oh, so the first ones are actually not too bad. They're fairly... I say fairly close. They're pretty early. The second one is appropriately placed in the swamps, because that's like your thing. I know you're gonna be like, bro, you're looking at the... I'm looking at the map to see where. Like, it's not spoilers. I played through this entire game. I know the endings, right? But like seeing this... And then the other one, the top quality, is way up in Yantar, which is way... Actually, it's not as north as I was expecting, actually. Oh, I do actually remember just like because I'm looking at the picture of that. I actually remember going in there at some. The other one can be found near a technician way up north in Pripyat. I feel like the Gen 3A and the Gen 3B locations should be switched. I think. Right. I would like to see the difference. But they're kind of expensive. I would like to see how they look in game, because I don't think these actually show you. In none of these actually show you what they. Very weird. Very, very strange. Why did they not tell you? No pictures of them, which is very annoying. But yeah, we're not going to get that for a while, so I'm not worried. Aiming speed, breath holding. Breath holding sounds not terrible. Scope mount, I don't know. Aiming speed, aiming accuracy. Moving while aiming is not going to be that big a deal. Here. Red. Flash suppressor. I don't actually know if there is a suppressor for this. Wear and tear, aiming accuracy. The weight is good. Accuracy would be really good. We can get that up rate actually. Unironically, this could be good. Scope mount allows the user to attach a range of scope mount. What? One comes on the roof of the retention center, laying its corpse comes. There's a flash suppressor sold by Hamster, can be sold to traders. Here, one gun. It's actually really good. Okay, if I put the scope mount, I get a red dot on that. So we are not doing that. Okay, but I will do this. Is there an actual suppressor though? I do want to check. Okay. I actually have no idea. Nothing says about that you can. Wear and tear. Weight reduction, accuracy. I think the weight reduction personally is bigger. That will help with recoil and everything. It's very expensive, but aiming speed. Aiming accuracy is more important to me. Aiming speed, breath holding, that one seems more important. And I'm not going to worry about that one. So that costs us quite a bit of money for that. But
good luck out there.
This should carry us quite a bit through, especially the early game for sure. Right, now that we have access to this. I just realized, did we buy ammo for this? Did I not buy ammo for this? I forgot about the RPM, or RPK, or actually, I think it's a PKM. I am happy that we have this now. It looks great. Excuse me, everybody. I like that you just walk through them. That makes
the duty and freedom.
Now
the ward showed up and there's another.
Here's the key, Skiff.
Thank you.
Folks just live and let live. Is it his own thing?
Yeah, sure. It's one hell of his own thing. You're getting wasted at the bar.
So now we have to go way up north. Not too worried about any of these. I will probably stop off to grab this, then that, and that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't care. This one, I'm not too, again, this is probably just going to be like some random ammo or random crap.
This is Captain Zotov. The ward's investigation in the Lesser Zone is now concluded. You have been granted freedom of movement once again. But be warned, any transgressions will have severe consequences. No more second chances.
I need to hang on.
Okay. So having this is good for, you know, up close. The boomstick was nice, but it, you know, it's filling a role.
Come in. Plaster here. Zotov wasn't bluffing. The eastern checkpoint's all clear. So, I'm making my move to the cordon. Then onwards to Zaton, to meet up with Beard. Let's just hope he's not sleeping with the fishes in the swamp. Alright.
Like, it has its, don't get me wrong, the boomstick had a role. But we can kind of, you know, outsource that role to other stuff.
He's stealing elbows loads. Get the freak.
The problem with these is these dogs are really tanky. There's stuff in there. Problem is there's guys over there. Ooh, I vaguely remember this. Let's see how the Mosin works for what we need. Am I dumb? Please don't tell me I bought something that means I can only use... I think I made an upgrade on the Mosin. I think I know which one it is. The extra barrel rifling, which increases the armor piercing power, means I can't use regular... That's mildly annoying. I knew something was not right. That scared me a wee bit.
Hey, Elbow. Here's a quick update. We had some sketchy stalker snooping around. We sent him packing towards a farmstead. Don't sweat it. The loot's gonna be top-notch.
I should have paid attention, and I know this because there's similar upgrades for some of like the shotguns and things that change what, like, that means you can only use the slugs, right? And there's some One of those, at least one of the assault rifles, you can change the caliber. Right. Shoot him. Is it too late to blame Nikita for that one? I was like, wow, this thing's doing good. And then it dawned on me. I think I messed something up. We'll go grab the stashes. Basically, we'll cross into the other reward. He said he went this way, and then he was going into here to go up here. Up here, if this is the place I'm thinking of, would have the double stacked mat. Spent all that money on the Mosin. If I gonna say if I can't think it. That guy just shoots you regardless. I don't remember why he does it. But I distinctly remember he just shoots you. On top of all these trillions of grenades he's got lying around. Right? So it's one of those things where you have to just shoot him. Like there's no reason to not shoot him, per se. Why can you go in here? I don't remember. Was there something in here? There had to be something. There was no way it's just a random sausage. So the things above me. And other than there being like grenades basically everywhere. I'm going to remain mildly annoyed at the more than major inconvenience. that was that Mosin. Let's go. Oh, some guy's walking across the street, and Google has decided it is time to tell me. Thank you, Google. I appreciate it. Where'd he go? Did he fall? I shot him in the face. He must have fallen. There he is. Why did he have this? Oh! Okay. That is quite good, actually. It does more damage because it's set for that mode and has better handling for some reason. Oh, better range, better accuracy. Yeah, that's because it's set up that way. I feel so stupid about that. You need to figure out how to get back up there. I gotta keep an eye on my footing. Just in case. Not unheard of for me to miss something. Blow myself the kingdom come, you know? This one. Am I healing? I think I am slowly healing. I see it doing something. I don't know if it's going up or down. I think I'm actually losing health because I'm over encumbered. I am over encumbered by quite a bit, actually. I'm carrying like 20 grenades. I don't blame him. I have to do this carefully, but then I was like, isn't there a thing right nearby? So I spent money on a Mosin, tricked it out. Turns out I only set it so it only works with the armor-piercing ammo. And then I proceeded to smack myself in the face by getting a free SVD. Great. Great. Going down south again. Honestly, I don't have a choice. I do have a choice, but not the worst thing. I can go do that. Quickly go up north, and then we can call it there. Hop off the MP5 because it's either I go for a crazy walk north or crazy walk south and go back north regularly. Because otherwise, that road up north is quite a ways away. Plus, I believe, where was the Gen 1 night vision? It's kind of I think it's out here, right? If I understood. Night vision. Oh, my legs. Ugh. Yeah, that was added in September of last year. Yeah, that is exactly where I thought it was. That night vision is in here. Let's put that so I remember that exists. So that means Ward is around somewhere? Why did they shout so loud? They're only there. Oh, because there's here too. The snake go. I spent 14,000 coupons. Ugh. I mean, I can look. The thing is, I can make that money back, and money in this game is one of those things where you're simultaneously broke, but also decent amounts of cash at the same time.
I've been in the zone for a long time now, and I'm still afraid of it.
Let me... stupid boat. That's... these... 30 rounds. Does this one... hang on, does it... actually, that depends. Does the SVD only take the armor-piercing rounds? Second most powerful in the game. Only surpassed by second most powerful sniper rifle in the game. Capable of easy penetrating medium armor, very likely to cause stalkers with anything less lapses from bleeding. Highly accurate from any range. Second slowest of all snipers, but still decent fire. They're like 60,000 for each one, right? But you can only get it after doing a mission way down the line. There was a unique variant that ended up getting cut. The lower recoil, higher scope magnification, but it's lower, less reliable. Was that the first one? Sorry, that's the first game. I'm stupid. Hang on. Around the mid-game, one can be obtained early by killing Leshy in the warehouse, which you did. But code upgrades mutually exclusive. Does it only work with that? Let me check. Beeline rifle. Oh. Well, if it only works with the SV, like the SVD doesn't take the... Then in that case, do I keep that? Keep this? I don't know. I have to look. Let me look. If it's the case, I'm tempted to sell the SVD and keep the Mosin.
Favorite customer. Best deals for you. Zone's my witness.
That would go for... like, it's one of those things where it's like, yeah, technically it's fine. I can't afford the ammo for it.
Come on over.
Right, and with few exceptions, the Mosin is technically better. Like, it takes 2 of the 3 ammos, but it takes the expensive ones, you know what I mean? Excuse me, can I take that upgrade off, please? I can't. What does it take to get him to, hang on. Vendor. Restock. Go to sleep and, oh, so I have to sleep.
Good luck.
You don't have to sleep, but if you sleep, it'll reset their stock. I really, really, really don't want to have to spend the money, but I messed up, so we'll get that fixed up and then we'll call it there. And then tomorrow, I don't know how I want to do the Tarkov thing. It's awkward. It's a lot. Okay. And let me just eat 5 pieces of bread for breakfast.
Best.
I'm annoyed about this. See, just remind me.
Come on over.
To the point, I'm straight up making a hard save for the Mosin, because I do not want to buy that one by accident. This way I have more ammo. And, you know,
for you,
ammo more readily available. accuracy would be nice, but we're already at max accuracy, so it doesn't matter. So the weight reduction is good. And remember, we do not touch that.
Good luck out there.
How bad did that hurt? Not as bad as I was expecting, but like, it didn't need to happen. I'm just stupid, you know?
I'm so tired.
Far up north, that's like... We have to go up there. The animation is pretty funny for the printing. At least I think it is. Shadows kind of weird. Yeah, we were basically right here when we noticed the whoops. I messed up. Story of my life. See, like, I'm way over here. How did that one grab me? Yeah, well, I mean, so did that Mosin. I am more inclined to keep that scope on my person than I am to actually put it on my gun at this time. Now we've reached into garbage. Map. Yeah, so we have to go out there. So we have to pass this. I will grab this stash. I know I think I just said this like 4 times at least by now. But I'll grab this stash because it could have something semi-useful. Yeah, that SVD is nice, but again, it only uses the good ammo, right? The 2 good ammos and that's it. Whereas the Mosin I set up also only did that, which is not ideal for early on. So I wasted a bunch of cash, but you know, whatever. I will live even if I'm more than mildly annoyed. Now, is those guys are friendly. Is it? I wonder if the game tells me. So I know for a fact that's 3.5, where I know that's 4. I can put that on, take it off, no problem. So we have that, okay. I think the game treats them both the same. In which case, for the sake of, you know, personal use and keeping their roles, because this is semi-accurate, but I don't want it being like far. That's what the Mosin is for. Like, I want this ready to go, because, you know, doing CQB with that the AK with the stock is going to be nuts, or scope will be insane. Oh, the shotgun. Okay, yeah, so that shotgun is actually really good early on.
Until you laugh your asses off when I tell you some home base shit. Fucking hilarious. One stalker says to another, "Hey, let's have a pet flesh at the base." His friend winces. "No way. Think of the filth and the stench." The first one says, "It's okay. The flesh will get used to it."
It's weird. I'm pretty sure every time, other time I come here, these guys haven't been there. So I wonder if by siding with Gaffer and the loners, because they weren't sure where Squint went and they're still looking for him, they're still searching in mass. And that's why they might be in more places now. Don't quote me on this. I can't speak to the veracity of that statement. It'd be a cool detail, and this game does have a, quite often you get these really interesting details like that. I hate that these guys, or all the animals run away like that. That's really annoying. That's, whoever coded that, there's a special place in hell for you. I want them to know. I put the mark on the map, right? I did, okay. Remind me at some point, maybe tomorrow or whenever we play next. See, that's the thing. I don't know when to do the thing for Tarkov. I'm not sure when I want to be doing that. I guess the next time we play, stick here for the time being. I vaguely remember in here there's this weird red thing that's annoying to deal with. Could be wrong though. Anyway, I think we're going to put a hard save here. I'm going to leave a note to myself. Because, I mean, like, if we come back tomorrow, obviously the plan is to go get that night vision at some point. And I will remember it, no problem. If I don't come back for a while, because, to this specifically for a while, because I'm, doing Tarkov stuff, which is probably what's going to happen. Maybe we'll see how it goes, right, with Icebreaker. I will leave this note. When we're done Icebreaker, we'll come back here. When we're done with this, we'll play Kill It With Fire, or maybe we'll play it depends. We'll see. Let me leave a note. Get night vision to east. Okay. And I'll pin that so I can see this. Okay. Anyway, there we go. That's going to be it for tonight. Thank you guys all for coming. If you guys like what you saw, leave a like, subscribe, turn on the bell notification, share with all your friends. Thank you to my subscribers. Thanks to Angler for the help with the Mosin. I feel real stupid though, because man, I can't believe it. I should pay more attention to things, especially if an upgrade is seems too good to be true. In this case, it very much was. So I'll see you guys later.